Do you know that recent studies are showing that fasting might just be the secret weapon in boosting your recovery and making chemotherapy less draining? Could fasting be the missing link to speeding up healing and improving your quality of life during cancer treatment? Let's explore the science behind this. First, let's see. What is fasting and why does it matter? Fasting has long been used for various reasons, from medical tests to spiritual practices, and even as a weight loss trend. But could it have a role in cancer treatment? Some believe fasting can weaken cancer cells and enhance chemotherapy effectiveness by changing metabolism. Here's how it works. Fasting reduces insulin and mTOR, which cancer cells depend on for growth. Healthy cells enter a protective state, becoming more resistant to chemotherapy, while cancer cells struggle. Fasting might also reduce common treatment side effects like fatigue, nausea, and low blood counts. What's great is that fasting can be personalized. Cancer patients may try gentler methods like bone broth to maintain balance, and when breaking the fast, it's crucial to reintroduce food gradually with nutrient-rich options. Hydration is key too. Electrolyte-rich water or a pinch of sea salt helps maintain balance during fasting. Fasting can be categorized into 3 primary types. Circadian rhythm fasting. This involves eating with the natural day-night cycle, consuming food when the sun is up, and avoiding it when the sun sets. It's a simple way to align eating patterns with the body's natural rhythms. Intermittent fasting. This type of fasting focuses on fasting for 12 to 18 hours a day. For example, eating dinner by 5 p.m. and not consuming calories until 10 a.m. the following day. This period of fasting can help the body switch from glucose metabolism to fat metabolism. Prolonged fasting. These fasts last from 48 to 72 hours and can be used for deeper therapeutic benefits, such as supporting cancer treatments by reducing inflammation, promoting autophagy or cell renewal, and stabilizing blood sugar. Fasting and dieting are 2 words we often hear. But what's the real difference? Picture this. Dieting is like carefully picking what you eat, counting every calorie, and choosing foods that fit within a plan. It's about what you consume. Now, fasting is like hitting the reset button on your body. It's about when you eat, giving your system a break from food to burn fat and recharge. While dieting can be a long-term commitment to healthy habits, fasting is a short-term strategy that taps into your body's natural healing power. Both can change your body, but fasting might just be the secret sauce you've been missing. Now let's explore what the research reveals about fasting and its impact on cancer. It's widely accepted that a healthy diet intended to reduce weight may also reduce cancer risk. Obesity is a known risk factor linked to at least 13 cancers, including breast, colorectal, and pancreatic cancers. Research into how fasting as a weight loss strategy may impact risk or treatments is inconclusive, and more studies are needed to investigate this issue. According to Stephen Friedland, MD, director of the Center for Integrated Research in Cancer and Lifestyle at Cedars-Sinai, fasting selectively targets cancer cells based on their vulnerabilities, just like chemotherapy. While healthy cells lie dormant during a fast, cancer cells are already damaged, so they struggle to survive without nourishment. While the potential benefits of fasting in cancer treatment are still being explored, researchers have focused on several key areas of interest. Here are some of the main topics under investigation. First of all, we have the idea that a ketogenic diet may help starve cancer cells. Could changing your diet make a difference in fighting cancer? Dr. Jethro Hu used to doubt it until he noticed something remarkable. Patients with brain tumors who adopted a ketogenic diet seemed to fare better. Cancer cells rely heavily on glucose, but a ketogenic diet like fasting forces the body to burn fat for fuel, producing ketones, which is a fuel source cancer cells can't use. In a groundbreaking study, patients reported dramatic improvements, like regaining lost abilities within weeks. Now, a major clinical trial aims to prove if this diet could transform cancer, improving survival without harsh toxicity. Next, researchers are exploring how fasting can reduce treatment-related toxicities. What if we could starve cancer cells while protecting healthy ones from the toxic side effects of treatment? Researchers have found that fasting can make cancer cells more vulnerable to chemotherapy while helping normal cells go into a protective hibernation state. Studies show fasting lowers cancer risk markers, boosts cellular defense, and even prevents cancer spread. This led to a trial testing a plant-based, fasting-mimicking diet alongside treatment for metastatic prostate cancer, aiming to improve cancer control while reducing side effects. Meanwhile, researchers are exploring time-restricted eating, where patients eat within a set window each day to reduce treatment toxicities and possibly improve outcomes. Even if it just helps patients feel better, that's a victory in itself. Then there's the empowering aspect, how patients can take control of their cancer fight. Liking this so far? Subscribe now and let's keep going. Cancer patients are hungry for control, and many are turning to diet, lifestyle, and exercise to help fight their disease. While fasting isn't yet standard care, it's a powerful tool that may improve outcomes for some patients. Diet, as simple as it sounds, can have a profound impact on our body's physiology, especially in the face of aggressive cancers. For patients who can't or don't want to fast, scientists are developing therapies that mimic fasting's effects, while exploring weight loss drugs like Ozempic for cancer metabolism. Even if the diet doesn't make a major difference, just knowing they have control in their fight is empowering. Moving on, fasting is also being studied for its role in prevention and improved treatment outcomes. Scientists at 2 other California universities concluded separately that calorie reduction and fasting may help reduce cancer risk and improve the effectiveness of the treatment in attacking cancer cells. A 2016 University of Southern California study suggests fasting may make cancer cells more sensitive to chemotherapy, protect normal cells, and promote stem cell production. A 2014 University of California San Francisco study in mice theorized that fasting may help the immune system regenerate. The researchers also suggested that a 2-day fast combined with chemotherapy was better at slowing cancer progression than chemotherapy alone. Another key focus is how fasting supports cell regeneration and healing. Can fasting help the body replace unneeded cells and other damaged parts during a process called autophagy? Studies suggest that a lack of autophagy decreases the levels of tumor-suppressing genes. One way to activate autophagy is through fasting, which puts the body's cells under stress. Autophagy kicks in to make the cells function more efficiently. If you're planning to fast and your care team is supportive of the plan, keep the following additional tips in mind. And finally, the foundation of it all, maintaining a sensible and healthy diet. Many nutrition recommendations for people concerned about cancer risk include what types of food they should eat. Diets that limit the amount of red meat, processed foods, and alcohol may reduce the risk of cancer or cancer recurrence. These diet strategies encourage eating fruits, vegetables, nuts, herbs, beans, and whole grains, along with fish and seafood, poultry, dairy, and eggs. Lean proteins like fish or chicken breast, plain Greek yogurt, a protein shake, or beans, peas, and lentils are healthy ways to get a minimum of 50 grams of protein daily, which help you maintain muscle mass, Lammersfeld says. Now, research is exploring how short-term fasting may enhance quality of life during chemotherapy. A study showed that eating just 200 calories a day for 2 days before and 1 day after chemotherapy improved the quality of life and reduced fatigue in women with early-stage breast cancer. Presented at the European Society for Medical Oncology Congress in October 2023, the study involved 106 women aged 29 to 71. The women were split into 2 groups. One followed a short-term fasting plan, while the other stuck to a plant-based diet. The women in the fasting group ate vegetable juices and broth for 36 to 48 hours before chemotherapy and 24 hours after. The plant-based diet group avoided foods like bread, pasta, and sugar for the same period. Both groups were tested on their quality of life and fatigue through surveys before, after, and several months after chemotherapy. The fasting group had better scores for quality of life and didn't develop fatigue, while the plant-based diet group showed expected fatigue after chemotherapy. Importantly, fasting didn't cause weight loss, which can make chemotherapy harder to tolerate. Let's not forget the importance of hydration and the potential risks of fasting during cancer treatment. When considering fasting during cancer treatment, staying hydrated is crucial. Your body needs water, especially under the stress of fasting. Even if you're not consuming food, it's important to drink plenty of water to stay hydrated. Proper hydration helps transport nutrients, regulate hormones, and flush out toxins, which is particularly important when fasting. However, fasting isn't without its risks. While some studies show promise, potential benefits must be balanced with risks like hunger, malnutrition, and muscle loss. Fasting may not be suitable for everyone, particularly those with malnutrition, diabetes, chronic illnesses, or a history of eating disorders. Before trying fasting during cancer treatment, always consult your care team to ensure it's a safe and effective option tailored to your individual needs. So, could fasting be a game changer in your recovery journey after chemotherapy? What if this simple, natural method could help you feel better, recover faster, and even boost your body's defense against the harsh side effects of treatment? The research is promising, but as always, consult with your doctor before trying anything new. But who knows, this might just be the breakthrough you've been waiting for. If you found this video eye-opening, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more health tips and breakthroughs. What's your take on fasting for recovery? Let us know in the comments.